You look confused. You need some help over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to solve this problem for calculus. Are you familiar with implicit differentiation?
Yeah, so what problem are you on?
I'm on this one right here.
So y cubed plus y squared equals -4. 3y squared. You don't have y prime.
Yeah, I thought I understood it in class, but my problems or my answers are not correct.
Well, it looks like you should review the chain rule because you're skipping an important step with implicit differentiation.
How does the chain rule apply to implicit differentiation?
So, for example, right now you're taking derivatives with stuff where y is expressed exponentially, and we can't set stuff equal to y. Like here, y is written explicitly in terms of x, because y is equal to the equation. That's why it's called implicit differentiation, because we have this extra y in here. So what we have to do is realize that we need to use a chain rule. So try taking the derivative of this problem right here, y equals 3x plus 4 squared.
Okay.
Yeah, so y prime equals 18x plus 24. Good,
Right?
yeah. So you do know that was a good strategy of using the chain rule. And to understand how to find the derivative of y implicitly, you must realize that the differentiation is with respect to x. That's why instead of writing y prime, you see it written as the derivative of y with respect to x. So right here with y squared, the derivative with respect to x of y squared, the terms do not agree, y and x. That's why with this one, we're able to take the derivative, usually, but here we can't because we have y squared. So we have to apply the power rule on y squared, which is now 2y. But then we have to multiply it by the chain rule, which is y prime. Because see, y is u, so when we take it, it's 2y times y prime.
Okay. Okay. So we use the chain rule because the derivative is being taken with respect to x. So a chain is applied.
Exactly, exactly. So try doing your homework or problem again. Just use that chain rule and bring out the y prime.
Okay, so 2y equals y. Is that right?
Yeah, y prime equals 0. Good job. So you multiplied using the chain rule, y prime times 2y, and y prime equals 0. Anything else I can do for you?
No, thanks.
Yeah,
That
you're welcome.
helps a lot. Oh, here's.
Yeah, thank you.
In the previous clip, the student was trying to differentiate implicitly. They didn't understand why they couldn't take the derivative as they usually would. They seemed to understand how to differentiate, but needed to recall the chain rule and utilize that when y is written implicitly. This is a complicated multi-layered topic, and since there was an almost complete understanding of the concept, I helped the student visualize what step he was missing and why. I shed light on the fact that y and the derivative with respect to x do not agree, so that the derivative of y must be used. And I used growth mindset feedback by trying to encourage the student on their thought processes and the strategies that they were using.